It looks like two of our biggest Premier League rivals are about to go head to head for one of our midfielders. Guys, before we get into it, please do me the honor of liking the stream, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that bell notification so you know when all of my content is about to drop, closing in on 2K. So any help would be much appreciated. So, two of our biggest rivals in the Premier League looks like they might be going head to head for Lucas Bergvall. Nottingham Forest already, of course, have had a £35 million bid rejected. We're hearing they're going to come back in from a fee of around 45 million, but apparently Newcastle United have had a bid rejected for Lucas Bergvall. This is what's been said. Newcastle made a £46 million offer to sign Lucas Bergvall from Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs turned this down. Spurs will consider selling Bergvall at the right price. This has come from David Ornstein. So, Newcastle, £46 million bid for Bergvall turned down. Nottingham Forest were going to get to around 46 million. If they want Bergvall, they're going to have to offer more. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about that. Lucas Bergvall, we have rejected a £46 million bid from Newcastle United. Obviously, listen, Tottenham are interested in selling Bergvall, but it will have to be at the right price. What is the right price? So I would have thought 46 million was a good price for Bergvall, but Spurs are looking for a little bit more. In other news, is Savinho done? I'm not sure. It looks like it's getting closer. Tottenham Hotspur have reached a verbal agreement with Savinho on contractual and personal terms until 2031. The two clubs are finalising the payment structure of a deal worth in the region of £60 million. This feels like this has been going on for like ever, doesn't it? Manchester City are already looking at replacements with Ibrahim and Bay among the options. I mean, we will see what happens with that. I've got to say, that sounds no further on than it did before, but we will see. I'm expecting something to happen now within the next couple of days. But listen, who knows? It could drag on all summer. Interesting news regarding James Maddison. Now, James Maddison, one of my favourite players, but I have to say, there isn't a single Tottenham player that I would not sell currently, apart from the ones we've obviously just signed. But the ones that have been in the squad for the last 2 to 3 years constantly let us down. There's not a single player that I wouldn't sell, but I must admit, when I read this about Maddison this morning, I did get a little flutter. I'm like, I need to sit down for a little bit. It is rumours, it is speculation, and it's a nothing story, really. There is absolutely nothing in it. But I thought I'd share it with you guys anyway, and it wasn't exclusive with a bomber there. We understand James Maddison could be available at the correct market value. Newcastle United are keeping a close eye on the Spurs star. Interesting that Newcastle have been mentioned. Newcastle are obviously selling a lot of players, and they are going to need to bring players in. They did want Maddison before Spurs bought him. Be interesting to see if they went in for him. Just had a bid rejected for Bergvall. So could they go in for Maddison? Listen, it's a nothing story, right? Because every single player has a price. You know, you could say that about anyone. You know, if the right price comes in, Tottenham may sell, any club may sell. I don't see Maddison going. I think it's rubbish, but we will see what happens. And while we're talking about Maddison, thought I'd bring this picture up. This is a thing of beauty, isn't it? Maddison, Tonali, and Fernandes together, our midfield trio for next season. And listen, I'm here for it. That is a beautiful looking midfield three, isn't it? Absolutely love it. And this final story, Teddy Sheringham wading in on the Romero situation. Oh, Teddy, I love you, mate, but sometimes just keep it shut. He says, former Tottenham striker Teddy Sheringham believes Roberto De Zerbi should put an arm around Cristian Romero and keep him at Tottenham. He says you've got to be careful what you're doing if you're Tottenham, just getting rid of him because he's had a bad spell. He could go somewhere else like Barcelona and Real Madrid and hit it off. I hope Robert De Zerbi puts an arm around Romero, but there's always so much speculation about his future, isn't there? So maybe the writing is on the wall. Listen, for me, I don't care what you do with Romero. He needs to go. He needs to go. He's been a great servant for Spurs, had some great games. But listen, he lets us down far too often for me. As much as he, on his day, is a fantastic player, I just think we've come to that time when it is time to just let him go. We've already got his replacement in. And listen, his antics in the World Cup, kind of player. Listen, we love Romero, right? When he played for Spurs, that passion, that drive, in the faces of the other team. We love it when he's in your team. But when it's against you, it's not so nice. And I have to say, Romero's antics against England, I was not happy with. I thought it was out of order. But then listen, like I say, you love it when he's in your team. But guys, for me, Romero has to go. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think on Romero. Would you put an arm around him if you were De Zerbi, or would you just get him out of the club? Savinho, is it going to happen? Is it not? It feels like it's getting closer, but who knows? And let me know about Lucas Bergvall. £46 million bid rejected from Newcastle. That is a huge offer for a player that has not done it in the Premier League. He has got a high ceiling, though. That's what I keep getting told. Guys, what would you take for Lucas Bergvall? What would be the price you would take? I got to be honest, 46 million for me, I would have bit your hand off. But guys, if you think he's more, let me know in the comments how much. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a fantastic weekend. And as always, come on, you Spurs.